guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit late, but it's okay because yesterday I had a push mow again and I didn't feel like filming a video afterwards because I was too tired to, but other than that, I'm here, and then in today's video, it's gonna be a Pride inspired look. I know you're probably wondering, like, just if you're gay, aren't you gonna do like a Pride look like everybody else? And be like, here it is. So it's towards the end of June and we're gonna about do one. And so yeah, also on top of the Pride look, I'm going to be talking about my childhood like upbringing, like the hardships, the coming out stuff, like that stuff in this video. So if you want to see me have mental breakdowns and do a Proud look, then keep on watching, sis. So I don't know where to begin with this, honestly. This topic is just so sensitive to me. Like, I've tried to film videos in the past of like telling you like my life story and stuff, and ended up not doing it because like. So I'm gonna get started with talking about my childhood / gay childhood. I don't know what you would call it because it's gonna be a mix of everything. So we're just gonna hop into it. Basically, my childhood was. There's stuff I'm not gonna talk about in my childhood that I don't want to talk about because it's not about being gay. So maybe in another video I will touch base on those things. So basically, when I was younger, young Joseph, I might insert a picture in of me, young me, or I didn't realize I liked men until middle school years, which I was at the same school for 10 years of my life because it was a pre-K through 8th grade. I never really had to move. I literally live 2 minutes away, so I really regret not sleeping in when I had the chance because I was always a star student in middle school and elementary school, so like I always wanted to be there early. I was nothing out of the ordinary. I had girl crushes, or like I thought girls were pretty. I don't know, I had more girlfriends than guys because I just vibe with them better, I guess, because I don't like hunting and fishing here in Tennessee, so I just didn't like any of that. I hung out with mostly girls. In pre-K, I remember getting slapped by a little girl because I said hi to her. She slapped me, she got a paddling. In kindergarten, I would stay after class and we would have like this little dance thingy. Like, it was back whenever Bad Day was on the radio. I had a very high-pitched voice in like past years. 3rd grade was, I think, is the earliest time I can remember being bullied for being more feminine. And I always loved tumbling, like gymnastics. It literally always been my thing. Instead of playing kickball or doing other stuff that guys would do, I would go with my friend Vivian, and I would go with her and do cartwheels and handstands and you name it, I tried to do it. That was my thing. I would just do cartwheels. I helped my flexibility out by stretching with her, able to do the splits. Okay, I'm restarting this up a little bit because I did not like the way it was turning out. Mind you, this was in 3rd grade, so like in bullying stuff would happen. It would call me F word and like other names that were aimed to hurt me, which in 3rd grade I didn't even know what the term gay meant. So I was just like, what the heck are you calling me that for? Like what does that even mean? Like, are you illiterate? Like, you know, my 3rd grade stuff was like, what? Anyway, so people would call me that name, and then people started doing it more as time went on, and I learned more skills and learned other stuff like high kicks and stuff like that. The usual little beginner guide of tumbling and flexibility. So like little beginners, you know, they would do cartwheels and think they were the crap. And I was brought up in a Christian family, so later on I was always taught that gays were not okay to be gay. 5th grade me started like liking people that weren't a girl, you know, and I would just like, ooh, I kind of like them, like, you know. And I've had like off and on relationships with girls in the past, like 5th grade and up levels, and it's just like never been like oh, I want to be with you for the rest of my life kind of feeling, you know? It's like weird. So bullying was still going on. I was still trying to master my skills. And tumbling, I started liking, or thinking I liked guys around like 5th, 6th grade. I started like, oh, they're kind of cute, you know, like, you know, thing. But I would still date girls despite of what I was really feeling. I became kind of like depressed and suicidal. That was a big turn. I felt more alone than ever because like it's like you had this like big secret and like you didn't want to tell anybody because, you know, like you're kind of ashamed of it because you're brought up saying that it's not okay. Sometimes I would like act like, oh yeah, I don't, you know, I'm not gay, you know, I'm straight. Tell people that, like they'll be like, are you gay? Like, no, I'm straight, I swear I'm straight, you know, because like it was also kind of like the confusing stage where I wasn't really knowing like what I was feeling. So in 5th through 6th and 7th grade I was really depressed and like suicidal. I didn't want to tell anybody that. It's like people would say that you want attention if you said like you were suicidal and depressed, like, you know, like people know, like they said like you want attention, you're an attention getter, so if you want China want attention, you know. So I didn't say nothing and I would just deal with it on my own terms. Around 7th grade is when I really started feeling the bullying. Like it always added up, and then but like 7th grade was like the max, and I would like literally pray every night. I was just going through a phase. Probably I was just like not really liking guys and stuff. I was just like, please, you know, like I felt ashamed of it. Like I was really ashamed of it for some reason. I guess it's like because I was always brought up and taught that it was not okay to be and stuff, and it just really bothered me. So that year was pretty bad. 8th grade was when I finally was like, I had enough. I'm coming out. I came out on social media. I came out on Instagram. My Instagram back then was not the best. I finally came out to my mom around then too, and my mom and my grandma weren't really supportive of me at first. They were like, you know, it's not okay and stuff. And I'd be like, yeah, I know, but I can't help it. Like, you know, like I just can't help it. They finally came to terms with it, and I went into freshman year literally fully out. Like freshman year everybody knew because I was out. I didn't care what people thought. I was like I literally spent 7 years of my life being bullied and told that it wasn't okay, so like I could literally handle another 4 years. People get in their head that they think that they're better than somebody, and they're like, you're not okay to be who you are, so like you should just leave or you should just like die and stuff. I would be told to kill myself when I was younger too. When you're telling people to kill themselves and like bullying them and being like, are you okay? Like, are you mentally stable? You shouldn't just be asking people that and telling people that. Like, it's not okay to do. You know, I was vibing. I was like, whatever, you can have your own opinion. I'm still gonna be like this at the end of the day. I went to this different school that was not in my area because I didn't like the other one that much. Like, it just didn't vibe with me well. So I went with my friend Michaela to the school that her and her sister went to, and they took me to school and stuff because your boy didn't have his own car. I wouldn't have to have a car anyway, and I only had one car to use. Basically, I would catch a ride, hitchhike, whatever you want to call it, with them to school. And like I said, freshman year I didn't cheer. I also had my first boyfriend freshman year, and we're not gonna get into my boyfriends. We're just gonna say that I had my first boyfriend there. So like an openly gay relationship that I had was freshman year. Sophomore year came around, I got into honors. The stress was immaculate, and that's the first time I started cheering. I tried out for the team. I made it, so I started cheering that year. I also met somebody else sophomore year, I think. Had an openly gay relationship with them. 3 people I've ever dated, so it was all high school. Junior year came around. Still would get discriminated against. Like, okay, I didn't know. I forgot to mention this part. So I would cheer at football games and stuff. After the games, we would go on the field and high five / shake hands with the other players. It was weird. I don't know. I never got the gist of that, but I guess showing sportsmanlike conduct. I don't know. But we would do that, and some of the football players on the other team would not touch my hand. They would take it away real fast. Like, they were obviously assuming that I was gay, which I am gay, but like they were obviously assuming that and did not approve of it, so they did not want to touch it. So they would just take their hand away. They would call me the F word in the lawn, you know. But I could care less. I know this one person from school, her and her ex-boyfriend now, were in Walmart, and I was walking and I heard them say something behind me, and like they ran off laughing, which I took it with a grain of salt like I always do, and I was like, wow, karma always bites back, I'm just saying. So like I'm always getting constantly bullied and stuff in high school too, just based on like the people's perspective on the idea of it. Senior year was by far the hardest year I've ever had to go through, basically kind of because college-wise and stuff, and because of the circumstances. I know I'm kind of like going back and forth between years. That's because I haven't talked about this in such a long time, and I'm not very, like, if you asked me about it, I would be like, yeah, sure, like, what do you want to know? But like, it's just different talking about it, like, without having people ask questions. Like, I'm talking to my phone. I know some YouTubers, they make scripts, they like write out what they're going to say. I'm not like that, because I like being spontaneous. Cause like you never know what's gonna come out of your mouth. These basketball games were my crap. I would tumble out there and I would do the splits and stuff. I would do the splits every time I did a tumbling pass. Like trying to hold on to something that like made me proud of and positive of, because I don't really know many guys who could do the splits. So you know, I would do that for my signature move. Everybody would like beg me to do it every time I tumbled. Also, senior year was the first time I ever wore makeup to school. And for the most part, nobody really said anything. There was this one dude at the lunch table behind me that said, "That's the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life." And I about turned around and flipped my crap, but I didn't, because I have temper. I can control my temper. A lot of people were very supportive, like most of the girls were, and they like really liked me when I wore makeup to school. They'd be like, "When are you gonna wear makeup again in school?" And I'd be like, "I don't know. I don't want to wake up at 6 a.m. again and have to freaking do my makeup for like a good 2.5 hours." So everything that like happened to me, like showing off my true self, happened during high school. I will say I haven't had it as bad as some LGBTQ plus community members. I never got beaten up for being gay, or like I said, I didn't have it as hard as some members of the community have had it. And it's really sad that to this day that people in the community have to have it that hard, and it irks me. That's basically my little childhood. I mean, other than a lot of other stuff that I'm not going to talk about in this video. Also, the inspiration from this look is what I was going to do for the James Charles thingy, little instant influencer entry thing that he did last week, but I got the days mixed up because I thought it was done June 27th, but it actually was done June 22nd, I think it said. So like I was like a few days off, so I wasn't able to enter. So this was going to be originally the look that I was going to do to enter it. Yeah, I was really bummed out that I wrote the dates wrong for the entry thingy, but also the entry directions were kind of confusing anyway, so I don't even know if I would have like been able to enter it right because of like the directions. So I'm gonna hop off camera for a second and do this other eye, because you already seen this, and I'm gonna go and start doing the rainbow, and I'm gonna draw a flag maybe, or another rainbow. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, because like I had this planned out in my head, but I changed it earlier this morning whenever I was like, no, actually I changed it whenever I was pushing on my yard, because whenever I'm pushing on my yard, there's nothing else better to do than just think, because when you're looking at the grass for a good 2.5 hours, like you kind of go insane, but you just have a lot of time to think about. So I was just thinking about what I was going to do for this idea, and I basically had it planned out, but I didn't wake up this morning and try to change it, so I'm just like, yeah, so like I said, I'm going to get off the camera and do this other real quick, and then I'll be right back. Now is the time that I'm going to do my big rainbow on my forehead. It's going to have clouds right here on my brow, and it's going to come out of the clouds and like, you know, do little colors, whatever it does. I'm just going to go into the clouds. I'm going to try to make them look as similar as possible on my eyes. I'd rather have sisters than twins, like always, so. Shoot. That's a good enough cloud for me. So. Also, since we're talking about my childhood, why don't we just talk about the traumatizing stuff I've seen in my life. Let's go by grades then. Like I said earlier, I got hit in the face, or smacked in the face by a little girl in pre-K because she decided that me saying hi to her was such a freaking disgrace that she had to slap me. So, she got paddling. Kindergarten, I got mad because I was in a group of people that were talking and I got in trouble for it by the teacher. I hated the teacher because of that. I had to move my pen to yellow. So I was really mad about that. So then in first grade, I peed myself in class because I had to move my pen if I had to use the bathroom, because we just had a bathroom break, but I didn't have to go then, but then afterwards I had to go, and so I peed myself on accident. And then in second grade, if you don't follow me on TikTok, you should do that, on Asha Joe. I thought about how in second grade I threw up on some girl's back because I was starting to develop the stomach virus, so there's that. And then in third grade, I got mono from the water fountain, and so I was out of school for 2 weeks. And I also had a class bully that was friends with me, so that class bully will bully me up for a good hot minute of my life. Fourth grade was kind of uneventful, but I had a teacher that loved Adele, so we would just sit there and listen to Adele and play Cool Math, which I loved. Fifth grade, I don't think anything traumatized me happened to me in fifth grade, honestly. Well, no, I won the solar system project. I won that in my class, so there's that. And I also had another bully in that class too, so I'm not gonna talk about that. Sixth grade, nothing bad happened, I don't think. Seventh grade, most depressing year of my life. Eighth grade was good. My 8th grade was so good. So I lost salutatorian by a fifth of a point. Congratulations, Hannah and Abby, 2 valedictorians in the class. But I took it very seriously because my mom literally took my grades so serious. So, you know, I was dying. I was like, I need to get valedictorian. But yeah, no, I just decided I was not butthurt or anything about it. But I did get a lot of rewards for it, which I'm very, very proud of. I had them over there because I didn't get anything this year in high school because I decided that my mental health was more important than my grades. I got the art reward. I got the science reward. I got the 97 and above average thingy. No, 90 and above average plaque thingy. I don't know. I got salutatorian, like I said. I got a free Kindle Fire. I got over $100 worth of stuff. I don't know. I'm just really proud of it. So my 8th grade was really good. I also had 8th grade prom that year. The twerking rainbow. Ooh, look at them. Somebody in my family member, I'm not gonna say her name because I just don't want to give it out because I don't know if she wants it to be given out or not. But she gave me this mermaid palette that has like all these glitter shades in it, and I didn't use it in the last video because I was saving it for this one because I had this idea for a hot minute. But it has all these pretty glitter shades in it, and I'm gonna try to use those. So next is the flag. Now the flag, So back to my handy dandy iPad. So I might do another childhood video or actually talk about my childhood other than just like the gay part of my childhood and expose my ugly selfies. JK, first mental breakdown. Whenever I do these weird looks like this and stuff, my camera never wants to focus. It should never focus to begin with because I'm still ugly, but like it just has a hard time focusing, and I guess it's because of the colors, I don't know, but it needs to get its crap together because I'm getting mad. I might just do one flag and then like a little rainbow heart over here. That'll be cute. That's cute. Now we have to fill it in. So next to the rainbow heart, I'm probably gonna go hop off camera and do my rainbow heart in the glitter, and I'll show you how that looks. And then I'll probably hop off camera and do my eyeshadow, or not my eyeshadow. Don't want to do that again. I'll probably do my eyelashes and like my regular face just to fill in places where I didn't touch up. And after that, I'll be done. So we're back to show you guys the heart and the flag with the glitter in it. So here it is before the glitter. I kind of had to redo the whole half of this heart because it kind of looked weird. I don't know, it's kind of weird at this angle because I can't see. My eyes keep going cross-eyed because I can't look that way for a long period of time or it hurts. I gotta do the gold on this. I gotta do all the glitter, so I'll be back with the glitter. And then I'll put on lashes up and then show you my final look. But this is before the glitter. I want to do before and after, so. I really like how this glitter showed up. It looks really nice, and I think I'm gonna do my whole face, like the forehead and like the heart. So, I'm gonna hop up here and do my lashes and my full face, my lips, everything else, and add some more glitter. So if you wanna see the full face and the full look, then keep on watching, sis. So this is today's look, everybody. I'm sorry that my Pride childhood story was kind of all over the place, but like I said, it's kind of sensitive to me. I'm really loving today's look. Like, look at that glitter. Period. I used the mermaid palette from Cleo, something like that, for this glitter, and I got it from family members, so thank you. I hope you really enjoyed today's video, and make sure you give it a like, comment, and subscribe. I forgot to say that in the last video, but if you want to go check the last video out, you should. Period. But yeah, this is today's Pride Month look. So make sure you follow me on my social media pages, which is Snapchat is Joseph-MB101, Instagram, my main one where I post tumbling videos and ugly selfies, is Joseph_Happy101. My makeup only account on Instagram is AshaJoe. My TikTok is AshaJoe. My Twitter is AshaJoe, and I think that's it. So if you want to follow me there, go check them out. I'm going to be posting some TikToks about this look, so make sure you go check it out. And yeah, guys, I hope you're obsessed with this look as much as I am, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.